Guys, so I am back for another video, and this is going to be a first impressions video. That's why I don't have any makeup on. I'm going to be doing a first impressions video on a foundation that I picked up, I don't know, probably like a month ago or more, and I haven't tried it because I've been really happy with the foundation I'm using right now, which if you guys are interested in knowing like my current foundation routine, I just did an everyday makeup routine with it, so I'll link it in the bottom bar. It's a mineral foundation, like a powder-based foundation, because I do have oily skin. So if I turn around and look this way, as always, my child's sleeping back there on the couch. You can kind of see the top of her head. So I apologize if I look back like that. But as you can tell, I have like a couple of little blemishes right around here, and I did just wash my face, but I haven't applied anything to my face. I'm not going to apply a primer or anything. The only thing I am going to apply is an oil-free moisturizer, just because if I don't apply a moisturizer, nothing goes on my face very smooth. And real quick, like I said, I'm going to be trying a foundation, and this is the new Maybelline Dream Nude Air Foam. So like, can you kind of hear? It's got like a little ball in it, and you're supposed to shake it up really, really well, which I actually already did in the other room because my daughter's sleeping and it's kind of loud when you shake it like real hard. So I shook it up in the other room. And it's an air-infused foundation, nude perfect finish. It's supposed to be like an airbrush finish. It's got SPF 16 sunscreen. And like I said, this isn't going to be like a full review like how this lasts on your skin or anything, because obviously this is the first time I'm using it. So this is just like my first impressions. I'm going to kind of tell you what the package says. And then after I put it on, I'm going to, you know, show you the application and all that, and then kind of tell you how I feel about it like right now. So I have this in the color 150 Classic Ivory, which is what I wear in all Maybelline foundations, even my powder foundation. And it says here, before first application, practice using the dispenser by shaking the can and applying a small amount of product to a tissue. And then which I haven't done, so I'll just do a little bit on the back of my hand here in a second. And then it says, step 1, shake can well before use, and then remove the cap. And then it says hold can upright and press lightly to dispense a walnut-sized amount of product. Take small dabs of product from hand. Apply to face one section at a time, blending with short circular motions. So I actually think, because I've watched a few reviews on this already, and I actually think you're supposed to apply this foundation with your hands, which I don't have a problem doing. I just wash my hands, so my hands are clean. But I'm actually going to try applying it with my e.l.f. powder brush here, which is what I usually apply liquid foundations with, so or what I've been liking lately. I haven't used this for like all my life, but I actually did apply my 24-hour Superstay Maybelline foundation with my fingers, and I loved the way that looked. So I don't know, this might work better with fingers, might work better with the brush. Right now I'm going to do the brush. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to take my glasses off here so you can see my wonderful dark circles. And like I said, I'm just going to apply, this is just an Equate oil-free sensitive skin moisturizer I got from Walmart, but I really like it because it's oil-free. And this is, I believe I use this in my everyday makeup routine too. It's just compared to the Neutrogena one for oil-free for sensitive skin. So and then I'm not going to be applying any concealer or anything with this foundation, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of moisturizer. I always do a little extra and blend it in. Usually before I apply foundation, I always, you know, wash my face and do my whole like face wash routine, and then I apply my moisturizer and a lip balm, and I usually apply my eye cream too, but like I haven't gotten ready for the day. I haven't like taken my shower or anything yet today, so I didn't want to apply my eye cream just yet, especially since I'm not going to be putting any concealer around my eyes. And I usually just apply, I'm going to put a little bit more moisturizer on my forehead and around my eye area, just because I'm really dry through there, my mouth. And make sure that when you apply your foundation, your skin's not going to get flaky, because my skin, like I said, I have combination skin, more towards the oily side, but I do like my skin always, when I was younger, was always like oily, so I guess I should kind of tell you what my skin base is so you can know like how this works with my skin type. My skin when I was younger was always very, very oily. I had acne real bad when I was younger, and then as I've gotten older, you know, my acne is not, I don't have acne, I just get like a breakout every once in a while, and my skin's kind of gone to a little bit, it's a little dry sometimes. So you know, I guess I do have combo to oily skin, but I would say it's more on the oily side, just because when I do apply makeup, like sometimes my skin does flake a little bit if it's not moisturized real well, but then other times, like throughout the day when I wear my makeup, it gets very kind of shiny throughout the day, so I do have to like always touch my makeup up. So okay, and as you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but I've got like a little, like a couple breakouts around my mouth. I don't know why I've been breaking out around there, but that's really like the only area. Now I have like redness and discoloration pretty much all over, but like the only actual breakouts I have is like a couple right here, and then I've got one little tiny one down here. So okay, so I already shook this up. I guess I'll try and shake it up a little bit more, just a little bit. And as you can hear, it's kind of like a spray paint, like when you shake up a spray paint. So I'm just going to take the top off of it, and it says, you know, hold the can up right and spray it. So it's going to apply, it says a walnut sized amount, but it told me to test it. So I just sprayed it and just went all over my hand. So it's a mousse-like consistency, which I kind of already knew. I'm going to kind of wipe that away because I think that was just like the first little bit of foundation. So I don't think I'm supposed to use that. Okay, now I'm going to kind of do like a walnut dollop like it told me to. So there you go. That's what it looks like. And it's very moussey, very foamy. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. So I'm just going to take my foundation brush, which this is dirty. It has powder on it, but that's okay. And I'm just going to kind of tap it on there. Ooh, it bubbles like weird. Ooh, I'm definitely going to need more than that. Okay. So it really like breaks down. Whoa. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of break it down a little bit. And as you can see, it's like weird. Weird. Okay, so I've got probably too much on my brush now, like that. I'm just going to start. It says to apply it in circular motions. So that's what I'm going to do. It's very wet. I put like 20 times too much on my brush. Well, already I can tell you I absolutely hate the way it feels on my skin. I can already say I do not like the wet filling. It's very, very wet. Feels like water, kind of. Ooh, and it's oxidizing quite a bit. Look at it. Look at it on my hand. It's turning very orange on my hand. I don't know. I'm just trying to blend this in. You know, you want to keep it in your hairline. Like I said, all Maybelline products, foundations, I should say, I am classic ivory. Always a perfect match for me. This is very orange. As you can see on my hand, do you see how orange it is? So I don't know if it's oxidizing. I don't know if the color selection for the air-based foundations are just different or what, but I can already tell you that if I do like this foundation, I'm definitely going to have to get, now I'm not going to blend this down my neck and stuff because I'm just going to take it off after this video, but right now, like, I haven't applied any more, but I am just trying to blend it out because it seems a little bit heavier than what I like, and I might have applied just a tad too much, So if you're wearing this foundation and you're in a hurry and you really need to get out the door, don't do it, because you've got to blend this foundation. You've got to keep blending, you've got to keep working it in. But yeah, now I can't see very well because I don't have my glasses on. I can only see in my mirror here. So I'm not sure
A message has been received.
if you guys, my phone just went off and waking my child up. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but around my lip area and my nose, like right around here, seems a little cakey. And like under my nose, trying to blend it out a little bit, but it just seems a little cakey. So I don't know if that's because I got a couple breakouts around there, and sometimes foundation cakes up a little bit around breakouts, or what. Now I definitely don't think applying this foundation with my hand would have made a difference, because it just said to do circular motions, and that's completely what I've been doing. And here I'm trying to kind of go over it a little bit with my hands to see, and yeah, it's not making a difference. So okay, first impressions on this foundation. I give it a 2 out of 5 stars. Like I said, I don't know if you guys are really getting the payoff. I mean, of course you can still see my dark circles. Let me put my glasses on so that I can see. Okay, so you can still see my dark circles. You can see a couple blemishes over here. It definitely concealed all my redness, I feel. Like, I don't feel like I would need to apply concealer like to my cheeks or my forehead or anything. I don't know if you can tell, but I do have a little bit of dry skin right in, like, in between my nose. So I don't know if I just maybe didn't apply enough moisturizer there or what. I did get some on my lips. I hate when I get foundation on my lips. I don't like that. So, I mean, in the camera overall, it doesn't look bad. It's definitely, like I said, when you put it on, it's very wet feeling. When I was applying that to my skin, it felt like I was like applying a thick water, if that makes sense. And I did not like that feeling at all. So, I don't know. I didn't like that. It has decent coverage, like, as you can tell. I mean, my dark circles aren't super horrible. You know, you can't see, like, the little pimple I have right here. You can't see it a ton. I would still put a little bit of concealer right there, though. I have a scar on my face. I don't know if I've ever told you guys about this, but I was bit by a dog when I was 7 or 8 years old, on my face right here. So I do have a scar, and you can kind of see that a little bit. It's like the foundation's kind of seeping into my, like, laugh lines a little bit right there. And that's right where I have that scar at, so it's kind of prominent. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this foundation. I feel like maybe it's very, like, moisturizing almost, and it kind of feels like if I had a drier skin type, and maybe my skin wasn't like a combination to oily. If my skin was a little bit drier, I feel like maybe this foundation would work a little better. And I feel like maybe if I went a shade lighter, because I feel like this foundation's a little orange for me. So I definitely will not wear this foundation again. I might try it in another shade. I might try it with my finger, see if that makes a difference. I didn't blend it up into my hairline because I'm going to take it off, so that's why it's white right there. But yeah, I don't know, just overall I'm not a fan of this, at least not right now. Like I said, I don't know how it wears. I'm not going to wear this because I'm not going anywhere today. So yeah, I just kind of feel like some of, like, my hyperpigmentation and, like, a few scars that I have from acne when I was younger, I don't know if you can see, but I just kind of feel like this foundation accentuates those a little bit. So yeah, I don't know, not a big fan. That's just my opinion. I don't think the color's right, and that right there, you know, like when you get a foundation and the color is just wrong, that just throws you off from the foundation, like, altogether. So, I mean, the color's not super bad, as you can tell. Like, I'm not a different color. My neck and my face are not a different color. But when you get in person, it's very orange. I don't know if you can see that on my hand. but it's way too orange and too dark for me. So, like I said, it's not like I blended it out pretty well, so you can't really tell much of a difference. But, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. I've said that 100 times. So, I guess that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that this helped you guys. I got some foundation on my earring. I hope that this helped you guys out a little bit. Let me know if you like these first impression videos, and maybe I'll do some more for you. So, I guess I'm going to let you guys go, and let me know if you guys try this foundation and if you like it and how you feel about it. Thanks again for watching. Bye!